Okay, whenever you're ready.
All right, hold on, let me just open that. Okay, all right, call to order at 9:14 a.m. Roll call, Rosa Barosa not here. Gary Cardenas not here yet. Maria Paz Sanchez not here yet. Lindsay Wallen, I'm here. William Perez not here. Hector Suco here and Alexander Akir here. Welcome. We're happy to have you. You filled up our last spot. Order of business. Do you guys have any deferrals, additions, or deletions to the agenda?
Maybe.
I'm gonna add something on there for new business and it's about something that I participated in yesterday. Hold on. So I'm gonna add that new business for D. And I'll talk about this,
You might want to have someone be secretary for
oh
now,
my God, that's right.
or for at least this
Just for the,
meeting.
yeah,
I'm ready.
you writing it? Thank you so much. Okay, so do I need to?
Yeah, just motion.
I'll put a motion. So I put a motion for Alexander here to be secretary for today's meeting.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Well, you can't really
Oh, we
motion.
can't motion. We don't have any.
So we don't have a secretary.
No, sir.
So I guess
We can't do anything, guys.
I mean, I could just take notes, no?
you can, yes,
Right.
you
It's
can't
like we.
motion, but you still need minutes. So I guess just, you can say I can volunteer,
Okay,
and then that's it. There's not a motion.
Okay.
sounds good. I volunteers.
Understood.
Thanks
So
for
just retract the motion.
retract that motion.
Do we
But I
have
think
to
that
write
we-
that a motion was?
No, you don't, but
Okay.
since it was said, just,
Okay. It's gonna be fun. Will I be able to make that addition even though we won't be able? Do we have to motion for the addition that I'm about to do? On the agenda? So we can't do
Go ahead.
anything.
Can we just continue with the agenda?
Yeah, so we'll continue with the
Yes.
agenda.
Okay, make a note that when they're.
When somebody
are
gets here,
you
then I'll-
motion For that.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Understood.
which is, I'm sorry, for?
So,
No, I mean, you said like, it was like for seven, D?
yeah,
The,
yeah, for 17, it was gonna talk about a crisis palm card.
Okay, if you want, you can push that to, special call, if anything.
Perfect.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, yeah, we'll
Yeah,
talk about that.
so-
Okay, one, okay. Public comments. We got to-
Well, I mean, you're not really motioning.
That's true, we're not gonna
So
motion,
you're
it's just. Any public comments yet or anything?
Well, I have.
Well,
the
I have you, I
flyers.
put you in the actual, agenda as C.
Okay, can I let you know just, I guess, about the flyers, so the people?
Yeah,
Give
those-
us a
yeah,
synopsis.
yeah,
So we have our behavioral health resource group. I brought flyers for everybody, so I'll pass them out now. These are groups that we have that are being held via Zoom. It's the second Wednesday of every month, so we pretty much have like different communities, different partners come out, and whoever wants to explain their company has like 10-15 minutes to explain their company. And like that, we're able to see everybody's resources, not only Baptist. So that we have,
Is there a cost to promote?
no. You guys just tell us if you wanna present, and we will
Okay,
give you
good
the
for
floor.
Meraki, I love to do that. Let's
Awesome.
come visit us, we're right
Yeah.
down the street.
And that's that one, so you guys, and then here I have extras if you wanna share. And then this one, this is another program, this is actually held by one of our psychotherapists in the department. She has mental health chats, these is for the month of May.
Yes. Thank you.
And then this one is held on Tuesdays. She has at 11 and then at 3 p.m. she has the replay regarding the programs. So I'll give you this one as well. So these are like the little things that we offer in community health, that we are trying to get out to the community. It's just, they're not welcoming us in Miami so much.
You will,
We will, eventually we will,
You're
but.
welcome, these are great resources for the community, there's no reason.
And then let me give you guys, this so you guys can take a look. And this is just a calendar of all of our programs that we are having for the month of May. To pretty much advocate mental health month. And they are free to the community. Most of them are via Zoom. So they have all the information there that you can just go ahead and register. And you guys can be part of the.
This is really great, cool, I'm gonna show it on.
Mhm.
The added resources for the.
And then the other one was just be the flyer, the ones that you guys are
And then
gonna
I'll,
present then.
we'll do that during.
Yes. But that's pretty much.
It is, no, just, I will definitely reach out for more information, but is this the same Zoom, meeting ID for all the meetings?
For those, for the resource group, yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
And then, let me see, I wanna see our email is there, if not, I can give you.
There's a barcode, so I'm pretty sure I can just,
Yeah. So you go in there, you register, and then we'll know that you'll be, presenting for the next
Thank you,
one.
thank you so much.
Really awesome.
Right, you're welcome.
When did Baptist start doing these?
We actually, they've been doing it for a while through West Kendall, and then we took it on about 2 months ago.
Nice, very nice.
But it's really good because a lot of, like, everybody doesn't really know all the resources that they have out there with mental health.
Yeah.
So we're all just coming together as a community to be able to share all of the resources. And then get it out to the community.
Come to our Alliance meeting.
Okay.
When,
When,
I always invite everybody here, so we do it every second Friday of the month.
okay,
The next one will be May 10th. I actually just have the flyer too, and I'll forward it to Gabrielle. She always shares it with you guys, and I'll share it with you directly.
perfect, yes.
And it's just like we have over 135 mental health providers that come together, and that was our emphasis, and we have a chat, so it's specifically just a referral, it's not like, it's not to like get business, but it's just to like guide people. Sometimes I'll get clients that I'm not a good fit for, and I don't know where to send them. Insurance, the level of care, and we put it in the chat, and somebody comes out, hey, I can help them. And then I can send them there and kind of do a follow-up and see how it went.
Well, with us is a little bit tricky, so we don't see like clients, like
Correct,
private
but,
clients.
but all these providers could have these free
Yes.
Zooms and stuff for their clients and extra, because NAMI has a lot of free resources, but it's not always enough, you know?
No, that's true.
Yeah.
And that's what we always.
NAMI
tell
goes there all the
everybody.
time, and you guys can connect with them and all that. Cool.
Mhm. No, it's gonna be great, and we're like excited, especially for the month of May with all of the great stuff that we have on hand.
Yeah.
And that we always tell everybody, it's free to the community, like take advantage. I know it's hard sometimes to get on Zoom, but it's just easier sometimes
Could
as
we
well.
provide these on
So-
our website, like this calendar or something? Like if we put like a little free resources of the month, and then like maybe have this upload, so then if people that go on there and they wanna, you know.
Can't motion anything.
I know we can't, but like, you know, maybe when somebody gets,
Just saying.
no, I know.
Because it is-
But like, I wonder that'd be cool, like, hey, you know, Baptist has these free resources, like NAMI also has a bunch, like, we could maybe make like a little tab, free resources.
Yeah, so, I will definitely bring it up to
Yeah.
the staff, for approval, just to make sure that everything is fine, so we don't,
Mhm.
since we have to kind of keep that
Yeah,
regulations
No,
in
it's-
place, I'll comment on that
Yeah.
more
okay, perfect.
later.
Okay, cool. All right, awesome. We can't adopt minutes, we can't do anything. We'll skip over that one, or,
You can't do it with minutes, so I guess we just,
I hope they come, the banners, do you have any updates for
so
us?
I do, so unfortunately, we do not have the banners.
Okay.
But, as one of our members mentioned, that, Humana was interested in sponsoring an event, so that's an opportunity.
Okay,
It would just be a matter of reaching out to them and getting them to. I don't know, did you guys
Yeah.
define the
we,
banners last time?
we did, I actually have the designs here with me, so we can maybe, look over those again. And then see if you guys wanna make any changes to them or whatnot. They're somewhere in my 74,000 million.
Yeah, you kind of need a binder with,
I need,
tabs.
I do, I need to start, this is, here they are.
How many tabs did that be? 30? 50? No, because I have tabs.
Just so you guys have an idea, this is what we posted around the community, and they like that, and they had then the Humana on the back, and that was kind of what was done, but we can always change it up, make it a little bit more modern, or we can whatever.
I like mental health matters.
Where were they posted?
They were posted, like, do you know, right across from the Publix, like, oh, like that street, Miami Extract, there were some down there, and where else?
By Palmetto,
By
going,
Palmetto, yeah,
passing like Winn-Dixie and all of that.
along there too. Yeah, we just had to work around, like, when they had the graduation banners and the veterans ones, so that kind of fluctuated.
So
But I
I'm like,
know-
whoa, is this the same or?
I don't know, it was a lot of us at that time, so everybody kind of,
This
yeah.
one, okay, okay, okay.
So we could definitely look into maybe updating the, with, like, you know, the sayings, the look of it, so we can do it new. And I know from what Gary shared in that last meeting that he mentioned it here was that Humana was open to either paying for them completely to get them redone or to have them posted.
About that phrase, I don't know, when you first get into an organization, you kind of take in everything. Was there ever a confirmation of the phrase, it's okay to not be okay? I found that to be profound.
I think that was one of the stuff, I mean, I remember, I guess it was a different group of us and we just kind of all, some people brought it in those
That was
different
recent.
things.
Oh, okay,
That
okay.
was, 2021,
Oh.
I think, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can look at the date in the front, on the
And so
front
that,
page.
so those things were put up in 2021.
Correct.
Oh.
Do you guys remember that, father that committed suicide and killed both
Yeah.
his two kids?
Yeah.
Right after that, we went ahead and put those banners around town.
Oh, okay.
Just kind of raising awareness for
Yeah.
that. It's something I want to talk about on my point 17. All right, so then I guess, once we have our members here. If we wanna. I guess we can't do anything right now, but my suggestion would be, and correct me if I'm wrong, is either we vote to use some of the ones we already designed, or if somebody wants to volunteer and design new ones. I'm more than open to.
What is your opinion about that phrase?
It's okay to not be okay. I love it. I have it in my clinic. I would love to to put it in there. Like I specifically, I remember, I was against this one, but like, again, it was a group effort and we all voted, but I don't believe in this saying positive mental health makes life beautiful. Like some people can't control it. Some people it's a disease. So like, I'm not okay with that one, but that was voted in, right?
Did you nay it?
I did.
Oh, you did?
Well, I was
So
like,
there was a nay.
there was a name, but then
Alright.
I was, people at that,
Yeah.
like, so,
Yeah,
you know.
and I'm happy that you stood on principle.
Yeah, mental health matters, obviously, your mental health is a priority, fight the stigma, like I would like to put like mental health is health. Kind of that, it's okay to not be okay, I really hate that one,
Okay.
but whatever,
Go on then.
yeah,
I will negate that too.
yeah, I just don't,
I will nay it with you.
thank
I
you, I appreciate it.
I am your team. I'm
I
part of your,
appreciate it.
I'm
And
part
I'm
of the
sure
team Lindsay.
we can come up with other, other
We
cool.
asked ChatGPT to come up with a few.
Exactly, some other cool, like, little things for mental health. So I think that would be it, but again, we can't vote on this now. So
I write down ideas.
that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna write down that also, we did this whole green vibe, because I don't know where it was like tropical, I believe, I don't know what, it's funny going on, guys, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I
like the green, because green is the color of mental health, I would definitely want to keep that, if you guys are okay with that. And now we have a logo, because before we didn't have a logo, so we would have the task force logo along with the Town of Miami Lakes logo.
When I first saw that, I thought it looked like a weed plant.
Yeah, they're palm trees, I mean, whatever. And so I would honestly think that we should, revamp it, right? If we have the opportunity to make new ones, let's make up new designs. And maybe we can have the idea, like, to share for our next meeting, we can come up with like different designs and then vote on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and well, when you were talking about the green, it triggered when I went to a professional development about nature. And they came out with all these statistics that I've never heard before, and they ended up being true. And I even did my own research and it was true as well. If you add trees to prison, the inmates will be less aggressive. If you add trees in hospitals or near hospitals, patients would need less pain medication. Trees around, what is it, neighborhoods adds shade to just the whole
Yeah, to the
neighborhood.
whole, yeah.
It's crazy how much nature can actually help revitalize a community.
So I'm gonna write that down as tentative ideas for us to.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you say that Humana did confirm that they're interested in sponsoring another ad campaign? Excellent.
yeah,
All right.
thanks Gary, since Gary is also on the, elderly and
Veterans,
veterans and all those other committees, they have a really good, relationship with them.
Individual.
Because they've been around for so long and Humana always likes to incorporate that, so they'd be happy to, sponsor. I would like to sponsor on another level, but if Humana wants to do it, yeah, thank God. We're gonna come in here, we can't do anything without. Oh, hi.
And she's the secretary.
And you guys-
Okay.
I am a secretary. Did she get any of me?
It's okay, don't worry, you're here.
Walk
So
around.
happy.
Here's 3 minutes. Very good.
But our meetings are at 9 today.
Were you not in our last meeting?
No, she didn't come last meeting.
Okay,
But I
I'm
think,
sorry.
didn't you send it in the email reminding yesterday that it was
I-
9? You did.
Think so.
You did.
I
You
know
said,
the
"Please
agenda
remember
says
that
it."
if this meeting is at 9.
Okay, well,
Yeah, it's
In the
okay.
meeting, in the email.
Yeah. It's okay, don't worry, you're here. We only have a little bit of time, so. Roll call, Maria Paz's here. We can officially run business and vote.
Sorry.
Um. Alexander's our new member,
Yes, I met him
but he's official now.
Very nice,
Yes.
welcome.
And he's been helping us with getting some notes until you were here, but
Well,
not legal, not formally, just kind of like as a
Okay.
volunteer because we can't vote on anything.
yeah,
Oh.
but since he already
Yeah.
started, just like for him to continue with this
Okay.
meeting, and then if you wanna go back to being secretary for our special call, which is right after from 10 to
Okay.
11.
Oh, we have, I'm so lost, I'm so sorry. Okay.
All right, so now do we make the motion to make him whatever, or we just keep it the way we are?
You can keep it as it is,
Perfect.
because either way, like,
Doesn't
she
matter.
wasn't here, so if she would have been later on, it's like,
Wonderful, perfect. So now,
it's on the record that she's here,
That
and
she's
she
here,
wasn't
yes,
here, she was just
So he will
Um,
keep taking notes
so let's-
until.
minutes.
Yeah,
so
okay.
let's go back to number 5, and that's adoption of minutes.
Can I mention that I haven't done this before? I'll just.
Yes, I did want to tell you, so. This is being recorded, so, it helps you to keep track of everything. You can go back and watch it. Of course, the most important things, of course, like, who was present and motions. We haven't had it as of now, so
We're good.
it works out.
And we all been doing it for the first time ever, so.
You'll be fine. I will send you a, template either way, and you can actually kind of see it here, how it's done. This, wood entities, they're a little bit different, but I mean, he put in the emotions just like Maria does and how everyone should. Some people go a little bit more into detail with like whatever the discussion was. If it was just like this one, like presented to council feedback update, that's not really something that you motion for. It's just like, okay, like it went well. And then like there was an idea mentioned that we could discuss, which was like the mental health issue and like that. So yeah, don't worry about it. I know a lot of people are like, oh my goodness, like, but it'll be fine. And you'll have a template.
Okay, so adoption of minutes, motion to adopt minutes,
I second.
everybody?
Aye.
okay?
Right.
So now we can go over the banners. We can make a motion.
Okay.
So Maria, just to bring you up to speed,
Yes.
they were not able to find the banners and
Ah,
I made it in
Rosie.
2021. I actually had a copy of that, of what we had voted back then, so do you want to take a look at that?
So we are gonna
So.
just redo them or they can still find
Yes,
them?
so we can, no, they're gone,
gone.
they're gone. So.
And Human is willing to pay for them again?
Based on Gary's comments, he said that they have a really good relationship, and so they're willing to go ahead and cover the cost of that, and again, we'll speak to him, and we'll do
Okay.
something.
What's the
So I
difference?
think what we were talking about, right before we were walking in, is that since now we have a logo, and then there's a couple of these things, these are the ones that we use that we might not be in agreement with anymore, that maybe we can remake some new, images
Phrases.
for us to approve.
Images, so you're
Like
not,
to change it around, like if there's something that we want to change or whatever,
Okay.
then we can kind of redo, like add the logo correctly. If we want to change some of these things or add a couple more of the other
Mhm.
things, then we can go ahead and do that.
we should add mission.
We can add.
I think we had
mission.
one that it was like 3 words, remember that we had
The
them?
one that we did, that's perfect
Yeah.
idea, is that
Resilience.
perseverance, resilience.
Yes.
Like
something
all
like
of
that.
So this because that was done in 2021 and there's so much things have changed.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put in a motion for us to draft up new. What would you call it? New.
Banner designs?
New banner designs. Including, you know. Yeah, including our logo, our mission with the positive and, you know, those words, and then, adding new phrases like it's okay to not be okay, and removing like I hate this. Positive mental health, make it beautiful. And then
Yeah.
we can present that the next meeting and then vote on the new design.
Okay.
Okay? So that's my motion. Anybody want to second that?
Second,
All in favor?
I,
how many, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 designs,
I believe so.
and then we repeated them to.
Yeah,
Okay,
it'll be the
good.
same design, it's just with a
Yeah.
different phrase and then the
Okay.
logo and all that. Does, who would like to take on that? Do we give that to you to redesign it for us?
You can, if you have, like, let's say, okay, we want something green, we're thinking leaves or
Yeah.
flowers or any other ideas, you can tell me and then we can draw something up and.
Yeah, can you
I
can you
bet
do that?
Gary thought it was 9:32.
Yeah.
Hi, Gary.
Welcome. Good. how are you? Great. So can I update that motion so that,
hey, how are you?
I'll
So you
update my
would
motion?
just be, instead of, did you say
Yeah,
draft
remake,
new, you
yeah.
can just say. Request that staff,
Request that staff do it for us, and that way we can have that for next.
I second.
Yeah.
All in favor, aye. And now that Gary's here, Gary, you had told us that Humana was willing to pay for the banners all over should they not be found.
Well, I needed to give her time and.
Yeah.
And all that, I keep asking where the
Well,
banners
because
are.
she just told us banners are, they're not found. And then it's a good
No,
idea.
they're probably at the banner company, they take them down and they keep.
But Gary, here's another thing that we were thinking is now we have a logo that we don't have there. We have a mission statement. So if we're
Right.
able to redo them, because this was done in 2021, it was like 3 years ago.
Right.
It would be a great opportunity so we can put our mission, our mental health logo, task force
Yeah, just
logo.
Need to let her know,
Yeah,
give her something to say.
perfect. So
to vote
that's the
for.
motion,
The
the
cost
motion.
we'll need an estimate.
Yeah. So she's gonna put in,
Like
just
the
put in
last
a
time.
motion right now. She's gonna draft up, the staff is gonna draft those new versions with all the updates.
Okay,
And then we can
And
present
get
to
a-
them
get
a quote.
a quote from AAA.
Yeah,
Right,
I don't know the
whatever.
name of the company,
Yeah.
but yes.
I have it here. I think the quote is here if you want it. Look at it now. I think you had it last meeting in your records.
Yeah, I've already approached,
I think so,
Her.
I'll check.
Yeah, check, that's the company.
he said, well, we need.
So then we'll have a new quote and we'll do
Yeah,
all
so
that.
with the new logo, mission statement, and then the one that says it's okay not to be okay.
Correct, and remove the one that says positive mental
Also
health.
exchange those.
Exactly.
And then keep the other four.
I think the other ones are okay.
Sorry to be
Sorry.
a stickler, but the okay, is it gonna be the letters okay or the word OKAY?
Okay, okay, but I don't know, that's a good question, I don't,
Thoughts? Just the letters? I'm leaning towards the letters?
I think so.
It's faster to read 2 letters. No, I don't know.
Oh, okay, yeah, the okay, like just.
The letters okay.
Yeah.
2 letters.
Letters.
Yeah.
The less.
Less is more than?
Less is more.
Okay.
Perfect.
Drive by to read it.
Yeah.
Remove the can make life beautiful.
Yes, yes.
I hate that thing.
Wait, okay, so you're saying to make life beautiful, to take it out, but you still like the positive mental health?
No, that one, no, sorry, that, it's, it goes,
Replace that one
it
with.
says positive
Yeah.
mental health and make life beautiful, I don't know, it's like a long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, perfect, so yes, we have something.
Only
Okay.
okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
And again, we'll have it to vote on, and then if we want to make any other changes, and then by that time we'll have a quote, and then Gary can start working on that, and at least we can get that going.
That is a beautiful.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. So B, Mental Health Thursdays to start next month. And then I'd like everyone to speak on that.
So, I reached out to staff and, I guess like our communications department and everything is kind of going a different route since this was during COVID times. And like a lot of things have changed in general with
We're in
like,
crisis at that
well,
point,
yeah,
yeah.
but besides that point, it's just like the organization and how
Yeah.
the process is for them. regarding social media, and they are definitely looking, forward or open to, maybe like a post with like information or
Okay.
something, not necessarily the interview style, how it used to be during COVID days.
Okay,
So it could be maybe more like a quote post,
yeah,
something like that,
We'll
like
take it.
once a
we'll
month.
take it,
We'll take
we'll
it.
take it, we got
Right,
social
so
media presence.
We'll end up having seminars,
Yeah.
but we're start with the post.
I like it, you see?
So, okay.
So would you guys be okay if staff drafts up like the
Well, I
first
mean, you,
post? Or we
no,
can
no,
do it?
you can draft up the post.
Oh, we can,
like,
okay.
as you're doing with the banners,
Oh, okay,
and we will
just post it for us. Oh, approve it and then
approve
post,
it,
yeah,
and yeah.
okay.
So, tell me a little bit more about this, because I've missed it last.
So when I presented to town council, Mayor Manny said, hey, remember how we used to do the mental health Thursdays back in COVID time?
It's every Thursday.
I can't
It
remember,
was.
it was at that point.
Okay.
Yeah, it was-
That's the last meeting. they
And
just
so we
had.
would just go there and provide resources and facts and like all that stuff. So he was like, why don't we do that again? So I said, okay, cool, I'll come back to the
Okay.
meeting and present that. And so then she went back and asked
Okay.
staff, and so what we, instead of him having us intro, because that is time consuming.
Right.
Having a post on social media.
Okay.
Can we do this? Because like, okay, so May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and it would be amazing if we can get a post there, but then our meeting is not gonna be till the end of the month. Is there any way that maybe, I don't mind drafting up something super basic, like mental health matters, and, we have a task force in town for mental health. Would that?
Like
can
an
we approve- Like an
introduction?
introduction, just
Yes.
super plain, mental health matters green, the town logo, something like
It could
that.
be even the same banner, because people will link it to, oh, I've
But we
seen
don't have
this.
the banner yet.
No, but
Oh,
the idea,
Yeah.
the picture of the banner to match,
something.
because we don't know how the banner is.
The new ones, but something, it can be super plain. Would it be okay if after this meeting, I'll volunteer to do it on Canva, something quickly, or I don't know if you are more techy or somebody here, and we can send it to you so that we can get it out in May, but not like wait till our next meeting?
So, with that,
Because then we're gonna lose our whole momentum.
yes, so you would technically all need to approve that, and you can't do that without having a meeting.
Can we do like a special call
That
meeting?
was, yes.
Pero
Okay.
espérate, can I see the banner? The
Is it
banner, yes, the
Yeah.
banner. Why don't we use one of this? Just use this, this logo, this background, or logo here, remove Humana, put our logo, the same background, and put something here, and we use that one. So we
Okay.
can approve it now and can go.
Is that okay?
That's up
Yeah?
to you.
Yeah?
I mean, I don't think this is bad. This is pretty and green and positive.
Page will be there for the sponsor, whoever that.
Yeah.
Right, so it's not approving the banner,
No,
it's just approving to post
Like the
a
word, a
picture.
picture, it's like an Instagram post,
Right,
on
right.
Instagram.
It's
Yeah.
easy.
Is
So-
that okay?
Yeah.
Let's come up with it right now, so,
So
It'll
motion
be-
to approve,
and then pick a saying, which
a
one?
post.
There was one that I really liked.
See which one.
And-
Somebody smiles. I love that.
Yeah, yeah.
So we can do the same background, letters here, and then our logo here.
Perfect.
And then we will write
Like on
something,
the bottom, just, in honor of Mental Health Awareness Month, the town of Miami Lakes would like to officially introduce their mental health task force, whose mission is, and then we put in what the
Here.
mission is in our statement.
Right.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Okay,
Can somebody write that down?
no, please leave that.
Recorded.
It is, but I will, start writing it so I can,
I was just going.
in honor of Mental Health Month.
Mental Health Awareness Month. The town of Miami Lakes would like to introduce its mental health task force, whose mission is, and then whatever our mission is, that's a long.
So we have that done.
Yeah, so that, and then, so I'll put
And
it
then
in a
we-
motion.
Be the reason someone
Yeah,
smiles.
Yes.
cute, be the reason someone smiles. I like
Even if
it.
you're
Um,
struggling, you won't smile.
Can you
for
put
someone
hashtag
else,
like
but that's
mental
okay.
health matter, or like something else, like your mental health matters,
Or you can do hashtags.
Like
You can
hashtags.
add up to like 30 hashtags.
like
per
mental health
Instagram.
matters.
So,
Kind of like, like to emphasize how much the town of Miami Lakes supports mental health and the initiatives, you know what I mean? So I don't know how else we can relate that.
we can use ChatGPT live right now. I don't have my laptop, but she can open it up.
Let's,
What do we want?
so, do you guys wanna do the hashtags? Or do you wanna just put like another sentence
We can do both. We can, well, remember, Instagram is unlimited with the amount of,
of hashtags?
no.
Oh.
30.
Oh, yeah, I know, yeah, with
But
the text and all
The
that.
text is
Mhm.
unlimited, yeah.
So we agreed to be this, what it will be on the picture.
Okay, so I'm gonna put in a motion, right? So, the design, so. Put in a motion for the Instagram, or somebody writing this down, for the Instagram. Post to be. A green background, however, whether it's the
Mhm.
leaves or not, whether it's
Leaves,
green leaves.
green background.
With the saying, be the reason someone smiles. Can we please add the little ribbon for mental health as the A in there?
Of the A, then?
As the A. And to include the mental health task force new logo. And the town's logo, which, oh, I don't know if they add that to.
Maybe,
Yeah,
most likely.
we're done, yeah.
Mhm.
And include. Under the text for the post to say,
In honor of Mental Health Awareness Month, the town of Miami Lakes would like to introduce the Mental Health Task Force, whose mission is to
and then put the mission
hashtag mental health matters.
and all those, and yeah.
And
Yeah,
then they'll
sounds good.
probably
And
come up with.
they'll come up with all
If
that.
anything, I'll connect them to you,
Perfect.
so then you can approve it, because you all approved this, it's just to make sure.
That is
you
the
want
same
it
thing.
correct.
Perfect.
Second.
Thank you. All in favor?
I,
We have a
No.
mental health post for that.
So we're gonna do one per month or one per week?
I want to do one per month.
One per month.
Okay, I think that's realistic. It's
Yeah.
not overwhelming.
Okay.
Like,
Because the next one, when do you think we're gonna have the banners done? They take months?
it'll probably take some time.
Okay, Chris.
But,
Take some time.
Lindsay, if you want to look
Okay.
at that.
Okay, cool. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. Join us in Miami Lakes as we prioritize mental health wellness and break the stigma surrounding mental health. Let's support each other, spread awareness, and foster a community of understanding and compassion. Together, we can make a difference. That's actually really nice.
She's amazing. Hey, it is.
All right, so I guess if we join the town of Miami Lakes and the mental health task force, maybe,
Right.
I don't know. Look
We
at
need
that.
some
Send
credit.
a screenshot.
Yeah,
and
send her a
just say-
screenshot and then they can kind of adjust it. But I
Okay,
approve, yeah.
excellent,
Yeah, yeah,
excellent.
yeah.
Do you want me to garner, hashtags?
Well, it will help them, like, the more you give them, the easier it'll be for them to do all that, and then they can just remove whatever they
Yeah,
don't wanna use.
no, they'll review it and everything.
It's
just
not
have
so,
to make
yeah,
sure
to make
they'll-
sure it's good and all that.
Okay.
I'm so excited we have a May post. I'm so excited, this is like a big thing, guys. All right,
Once a month, perfect.
and then we should do that, yeah, once a month, right?
Okay.
If that makes sense.
So what I propose, not officially, but we should dedicate maybe next meeting to create
A couple,
10.
I love it.
And just get rid of it, have them send,
perfect.
design.
I'll add that
Yeah.
for new business for next
So
agenda.
we can.
Social media posts for the next couple months.
Need 6.
Mhm.
And we can correlate it to what is happening, so
September
Mother's Day,
suicide,
Father's
exactly,
Day,
yeah, whatever.
4th of July, whatever happening September.
I love it. All right, moving on, yay! So, we have the Baptist Zoom call on May 2nd. That we had already, voted on. The only thing we need to know is, what time best works for all of us, because they have some availability between 12 to 2 p.m. 1:30 being the last time that we can all go in. I think it's 30 minutes, right? Or so the call. So we just need to vote on a time that works for all of us to be on that call.
And this is like a little sample of the flyers. This is cut off. I don't know why I printed like that, but it's not how it's supposed to look. Oh, sorry.
Relax.
And that's just so that if we approve the flyer, we just need to put in the time and make sure that we approve everything's okay, because that's what they're gonna post to promote that we're gonna be talking. So, does 12 o'clock work for everybody? 12:30, 1?
What do we have to be, where do we have to be?
It's gonna be Zoom.
Zoom.
Zoom, okay.
Yeah, it's Zoom.
I'm working.
Okay.
Eh,
Have one
I'm available.
Thursday?
You could do one on May 2nd?
Yeah.
Would that work for you? And then hopefully will and.
It's an hour?
30
30
minutes.
minutes.
Oh, yes. At 1:30.
So one? It's okay, because it worked one, I could do one. Yeah,
12:30. Well, no, you cannot do 12:30. Okay,
12:30?
12:30 is better.
I can do any time.
I'm half planning at that time, so I may be able
We
to
can
jump
just
on.
jump in for a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
12:30.
Yeah. Okay, so then, motion to approve our baptism call to be on May 2nd at 12:30 PM for 30 minutes.
Second.
All in favor?
I,
Motion to approve the flyer that is presented in front of us for Baptist to promote, including the updated time that it'll be, including, they have to update it with the time.
Yes, second.
All in favor?
I,
Okay, so flyer is approved.
The only thing I do wanna ask in the bottom, under your logo, you see where it says featuring, do you want me just to put the mental health, task force, or do you want me to put individual names?
Put our individual names on there,
Okay, so
like how they have it in the website. You can put it like that if it fits, or just put the mental health, whatever you
I
want.
would just put the task force.
Yeah,
the task force?
yeah, because
Either
in
way.
case some of them are not there that day, like if Gary won't be able to.
Also, I mean, the information's on our website. Like, if
Yeah.
They would like to know,
Yeah,
but, I would just put the task force, I think that's usually how all the companies have done it.
all right.
Just before you do promote it, I will take it up to staff, so they can look at it and make sure that it's fine for posting.
Okay,
Because they
so-
also need, yeah, you gotta fix it. and
I'm
then
gonna update it, and then I'm gonna update it now while you guys are doing your thing, and then I'll send it to you.
Perfect.
So you can,
Yeah.
you
will be
want
talking?
the task force or
Us?
mental health task force?
Like that.
You can put in the mental health.
We will just,
Just
but it will be
oh,
like,
five weeks.
it
For
will
the
be
Miami Lakes.
like,
Because I have here
Interactive?
Miami Lakes Mental Health Task Force on the
That's what
top of
you do,
the.
so we
flyer.
are the mental health
So,
officer,
okay,
then we
but
are
just,
Miami, here to
that's fine.
increase awareness for the town of Miami.
Okay, where do you want to put
So-
the Miami
and
Lakes?
then
Yeah, it's
what are they
just
gonna do? They're just sponsoring.
It's just,
It's,
it's the
I don't
logo
think it has
already.
any.
I know.
They just showcase
I can
different.
take it out, I
highlights.
don't need to put anything.
If I
So
can
we
put, like,
will be
feature at
only
the top
us,
and
or
then
there
just
will
put
be
the
more?
logo.
Just us,
And then
and
that way
So
it's
that's
not
why
like
they
a
are,
little bit like.
this is
I
great
give it to them.
but, yeah.
people to log in
Because I
and
can take
know.
it out, because here I have here, join the board members.
So
to
we
get
should
information
kind
about
of have
resources that get
These
me
bullets
provided.
of what we want to do.
Okay.
Okay.
We're looking.
So I can just
Right.
put the logo and.
Right,
that's it.
okay,
But
okay.
yeah, just confirm with
Okay.
them, because
Okay.
really, I don't really make the decisions unless.
Are you guys okay with, in this section, me just putting the logo besides putting the task force? Cause I'm already putting here, join the board members to get
Mhm.
information.
It's fine.
This one already, like, on the top it already says mental health task
Do you guys
force.
mind? Like
Are
if
you
she
guys
just.
okay
Yeah,
with
yeah,
just
yeah, that's
putting
fine.
the
Just
logo?
the logo.
Okay.
Yeah.
And eventually, once approved, we get the link.
Yes, everything will be on here, so you're gonna see a QR code on this section,
Mm.
and then you'll see a little clip, that you can just, if you have it online, you click it, or you can scan it on the phone.
12:30, okay, wonderful.
Um. do, do, do.
Table close?
I second.
All in favor, I need a
Aye.
motion was.
You said motion, for, to do the Zoom at 12:30.
Yeah, no,
On
the
May
flyer,
2nd
and
for
so
30
for the
On
flyer,
the far.
and the flyer that, with the changes. What else is next? The tablecloth and.
We
the
still don't have-
t-shirt. And, I know Rosie was gonna help me, but she's been a little busy, so I'm gonna
Okay.
try to get other.
In the shirts, I wasn't here on that meeting either.
We have shirts, we sent the sizes in, I
Okay.
think we just gonna need his size, right?
Yeah, it's men's shirt sizes, you can all
You can
confirm, I can
Yeah.
give you what I have so far.
Some.
Did you get Rosie's size or no?
No.
Okay, yeah, I don't think she.
She hasn't
but-
responded.
Oh, okay.
Will we have those from May 11th? I think,
Possibly. If I could place the order this week, I think it should,
What do you need to place order?
for the polo shirts.
But what do you need? You
it's
said,
Rosie's
I
size.
need her size, I will confirm all of yours now, I already reached out, like, is this possible and everything, to already like kind of start, like, this will be happening, just waiting on all the details from you.
so we need her size, that's it from our part. Should I look through? Oh, you did?
No, pero pregúntale, ask her and make sure.
And just let her know that it's,
Men's size. She knows, yeah, cause I think she was the one that sent asking us in the chat.
I know, isn't that weird?
I just forgot to add hers.
Barros. Okay.
And I did get the resources.
Perfect.
Pero May 11.
Okay, so we're good with that. There's nothing there pending, so we'll get the t-shirts. Okay, May reasons. Okay, so to confirm the details, so May 11th. We have to be there at 8 AM. What time is the farmer's market? I don't know. I think,
I
what,
think it's like this, like at 9.
okay.
I
Did you
think-
reserve the table and the chairs and all that stuff?
That is actually William.
William is
I
supposed to be doing
really-
all that.
I really
Okay.
don't know.
Wasn't he like saying the whole time, let's just pitch a tent on Graham properties? In quorum, like,
Can somebody Google what time the farmer's market is? Like, is that posted? I can bring a table.
I mean, I reached, because he asked me for like the contact information, so I was able to get it, and then I sent it to him, but I
And we don't,
mean,
it
he's
was,
not here,
I
so.
know.
I think it's through phone call.
No. Oh, that was another thing that was, I already did telehealth or Zoom. Yeah, I have to be present. Sunshine law.
That's part of the sunshine law?
Sunshine law.
Even though there's a Zoom call going on, you can't just like.
That's for the
opt this.
people, for yeah, right, yeah.
It's just for viewing,
It's
basically.
for viewing basis and
So
recording.
you can view from there,
But you can
pero
actually,
it
would
wouldn't
you make a
count.
public comment for there too?
Yeah, people are
During
there.
the council meeting, yes, because you have additional.
Never seen anybody. Like live.
Oh, no, there's not any.
No?
No, and there's-
They don't have the
The
meeting
the
ID or
meeting
anything.
ID?
This is just, you can view this through, I think, like our Facebook.
The
and
Facebook one,
YouTube.
yeah, they go back, because I've seen them for other committees, you go in there, you can watch what happened. But I
Oh,
think they can't be live, the ones that are live, I think it's the other one, the council meetings, right, that's when they go online and ask questions. Okay, so let's figure this out, because that's part of our planning meeting, so do you wanna
Do we
just
have
hold?
time?
I don't know what time it is.
no,
It's
do we have a time for the farmer's market?
I think.
Or is the issue, we don't know where to put the tent?
So do we do this for a quick second? Do we finish the meeting? Since we're staying for that extra meeting time, let's just talk about that for May 11th and figure out what we can do. So we're somewhat prepared.
Definitely,
So we'll hold this one for
quorum.
special call meeting. The point E.
Okay, so you can make a motion.
More
to
details,
defer, I
and I even put it there, well, because I put in more details in planning meeting after meeting. I put it in the agenda.
You can, I guess, defer it to the special.
We'll defer to special call meeting.
I second.
Yeah.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Perfect. All right, new business, the workshop with the police department. So I had mentioned that before, is that Officer Robin had mentioned that he was trying to do kind of like an educational workshop with the elderly committee, and I'm not sure if that is working out, but he said, hey, it'd be cool to kind of do it with mental health as well. And it would just be to kind of educate the community on what trainings are being done for them, because he told me they're doing all these trainings with Miami-Dade Police Department on how to deal with mental health calls.
That's really good to hear,
So-
because there was a sad event happening in Kendall that was posted by the Miami Herald on Instagram, so I'm happy to hear that.
So it would be
something's
nice,
being
because
done.
I don't think a lot of people know, I don't know what trainings there are, and I'm in mental health, so as a provider, I would want to know, like, hey, like, if one of my clients is in crisis, they're gonna take drag, like, there's this training going on, the cops are, that they're raising awareness,
When we first started,
yeah.
that's when, we reached out to the police.
Yeah.
department About what they had or what
Exactly.
they did, because if they wanted, we could partner, we could, and they said, no, we have our own, and we do. And for veterans, we were reaching out to them about veterans suicide, which I have something about here as well. And they said, no, we do, train and with like, really, like one
They do
in a
train.
thousand, but
So with that said,
yeah, the group.
I think it could be a very powerful workshop. I also, have a connection with the, Miami-Dade County, like with their crisis support team and all that. And we could even reach out to, I don't know if you guys know Thriving Minds. They're another, Miami-Dade funded organization that has a crisis support. I don't think that a lot of us know that there's all these crisis mobile teams out there, right? For the community. So what if we maybe invite them and they might say no, right? But it could be that they're willing to come and share with the community. Like Thriving Minds has a crisis support, and there's the other one that was sold by Banyan and the police department.
Is
And
the
I
town of
can-
Phoenix allowed to promote 988?
Yeah, we're promoting it. Yeah, I'm actually sponsoring, one of the local cars with the 988 number for the
On social
town.
media?
I'm sure we could do that as a post later on. That would be a great post to do for September for Suicide Awareness Month, Prevention Month.
Okay, Right.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, what if we did an educational workshop on like, these entities that exist, to share with the community. I don't know that many details about all these, like, I don't know Thriving Minds crisis support. I could reach out to John Newcomer and be like, hey, do you want to have somebody from your team come and talk about that?
yeah,
How about I have a meeting with Miami-Dade County as well with the mental health. They have something, Hopsy, I have a meeting with her next week to see what they have offering. Maybe we can ask them if they want to invite somebody on our panel, kind of make it like a panel, and they can just share information with the community. We could do it after work hours, because I think that was one of the conflicts they had with the elderly. They want to do it at 8 in the morning and everybody working and
Mhm.
it's conflict. So maybe do something like at 5:30, 6 o'clock. We can host it here in the town hall. We can ask for see that available. We would just have to come up with a possible date that would work out for all parties. And then I could reach out to them and see
Right.
if they're available. Officer Robin is fully on board. And maybe we can coordinate like a special calls meeting just for that workshop. That's not at this time, so he can come. And then he can tell us like a little bit more on what the Miami Police Department can share.
Okay,
What do you guys think?
what month do you think we can do this?
I mean, we would definitely need some time.
Because we
I
have
could-
this May and then we have September, no?
Correct, so maybe we, and this was something that I spoke about in front of the town, and they approved it, they loved it, they actually really loved it, so it's already approved, we would just have to get a date. We could do maybe something in August,
Okay.
because I know summer months is a little bit complicated for everybody, people are on vacation. We might not get a lot of people, but August, people are coming back in. September Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, so we have the walk, and that still gives us some time to kind of coordinate, promote it, I don't know, what do you guys think?
who would the target audience be? The general population? Or?
Yeah,
Okay.
it would be an open invitation. I know they did another panel like that, I think a year or two ago, and they had some mental health providers. Gary, right? I wasn't there, but I remember them trying to put something together. And we can maybe have the town council promote it and just have everybody here,
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm coming back to this episode that happened in Kendall, and I think that, what's something that is probably needed in the community is advice and help for caretakers or caregivers of people,
How to handle that,
how
right?
to handle
Exactly.
situations.
And maybe we can
So if
do
there's an
that.
officer there that says, look, if this is happening,
Mhm.
call this number, but if this is happening, call 911 or something.
There
like
you
that.
go.
And the last thing we need is for you to say, look, if you think your life is in danger, call this or that.
So we can name it like a mental health, like a mental health, like crisis, like how, like something like that, like you can use your GI, whatever chat thing to come up with a cool name for the workshop, kind of like what you were saying, how to, I don't know, mental health, how to report a crisis or something cool, like a cool
Well,
name
that
of
would
the
be
workshop.
specifically for caregivers.
No,
For everybody, I mean, they want caregivers.
because I could be needing the help and I'm the one having the crisis, what do I do?
That would be for the general
For the
population.
general public, but caretakers are kind of included too, right? It's like, it's a combination of everything. If we make it too exclusive, then we won't get a lot of
Well,
people.
I'm saying, yeah, a second workshop.
We could, but
It's
it
very
was probably the
ambitious.
same thing, no? Because it's the same
I
information.
think that, if I'm allowed, let me speak for just 1 second. I think that you're talking about two separate things. One is for my mental health, how do I take care of my mental health? And there's another thing to speak on, how do I take care of my son, daughter, brother who has mental health issues? I think those are two
We can
separate.
divide it into
But
two sections.
what the workshop is gonna entail is, this is what the Miami-Dade Police Department is getting the training. We're getting this training to how to respond to crisis mental health situations.
Not their own issues.
No,
Oh.
no, that's what I'm saying. So
Okay.
so Miami-Dade County is gonna come here and say, the police department is getting this and this and this training. So that when your family member has a crisis, we know
Oh, so
how to
that is
respond to
part-
it.
Oh,
That is-
okay.
Because we don't know what they do besides what we see.
Exactly, we
And
think
this
that
is-
they're not getting any education, we're thinking they're just coming in with their guns and whatever, but no, they're
Yeah.
telling us that there is some education
Yeah.
on there.
There are people who
So
saw
then-
and it exposed, it's.
And
So, but we can talk about the
I'll
details.
tell you why it's on the right track.
Mhm.
Two different sources. When the Veterans Committee approached the police department, it was because a lot of the first responders are veterans
Mhm.
and have issues,
Okay.
you know, like
Yeah.
PTSD, you know, a lot of that stuff. So our approach is, how are you do that internally?
So that, oh, well, I have
That's
something.
another conversation.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
that-
no,
No,
but
thank you. I'm glad you brought that in because that is literally what my D point is. 'Cause I just had a conversation yesterday that I want to share with you guys. So
Okay,
I'm gonna
but
tackle that
let's,
directly.
let's
Let's
move,
focus on
so,
this one.
first of all, let's approve that we do a workshop with the police department.
About-
We all agree.
And-
Crisis.
How to handle crisis and then the other crisis support teams in
Yes.
Miami-Dade County. There's two other ones. There's
Right.
the one from Thriving Minds and there's another
Okay.
one. So I'm gonna reach out to them and see, and see if these crisis support teams will come
Yes.
and speak on
Perfect.
what they're
Yep.
doing to handle it. So we can come up with a name for the workshop. It's like mental health in crisis.
Yeah.
or something.
Incident response.
Incident response, but something catchy for the
Yeah.
public,
Yeah.
because incident response.
But we're going to meet again,
Oh, he's looking for.
we're gonna meet again later to
To
discuss the
details,
details.
but at least we can give it a
Today,
name.
we
That's the
need to
workshop.
approve it,
Yeah,
and
So-
I don't think August is a good idea.
Okay.
You know why? Because September, we have another event.
okay,
We may be too overwhelmed in preparing two events. What I think it could be better, because I agree with the summer, but maybe closer to like early
Okay.
November.
okay,
And target that holidays are coming, which normally brings a little
high prices.
more prices in the sentimental of being alone or losing a family member
I'm
during
okay
those
with that.
special holidays.
What do you guys think?
So maybe 2
November?
months after,
You guys wanna do for
or first
November?
week of November or last October.
I'm here, take them off.
I love that, crisis care, building bridges between, and maybe not just police, if we're gonna have the other crisis.
Right.
Things, but
Oh,
police,
okay.
building bridges, I love it, building bridges between. Our county or whatever, Miami-Dade and mental health crisis reserve, I love that. Responding with compassion. Workshop. Mental health crisis training for law enforcement, that's really nice, I like that, responding with compassion,
Okay.
okay. I love that, look at that. I love ChatGPT, whatever, that's amazing,
You should start using it.
I think I
mean,
should, I'm
It's,
started killing my brain cells.
oh. It's, you streamline your thinking
So then-
process.
So then for right now, let's just put. November November is a possible date, a weekday,
October/November.
October,
just in case.
October, November.
October or November. Mhm.
It'll be a weekday,
Yes,
right,
6 p.m.
at 6 p.m.
Okay.
Okay. And then in town council, which then you would have to see if it's available and what we would have to feed, if we could use this right here.
Yes, so usually, when it's a workshop, my other committee, special needs, advisory board,
Okay.
they. Yes, they do hold their workshops here in, council chambers.
I love that responding with
And-
compassion. I'm gonna write it down,
Mhm.
we forget.
You will actually be going up to present to council again in July,
Correct.
so. You can also just like mention this,
Mhm.
but I mean. Workshops are technically already approved
Yeah,
Right.
with like the creation of the committee,
yeah.
So you still have time to do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna put tentatively responding with compassion, but I'm gonna put a motion for our workshop with police department. To be held either October, November on a weekday at 6 p.m. Possibly called something responding with compassion.
Second.
So far, so good.
Yes.
Second,
I
all in
second.
favor?
I,
Okay,
Would you want Baptist to take part of that too?
1000%, you have.
We can make ourselves, since we have the psychotherapist,
Mhm,
like I said, we don't offer like one-on-one,
correct.
so we have all the
You
resources.
have crisis support, like a crisis mobile team or something, because that's what it would be like in.
I
for
want
that.
to we do, but I.
So that'd be
will-
great.
Let me check with Grace.
And then let us know for the next meeting,
And I
we can
would-
start building up,
When
that'd be a
is
great
it that you guys
panel.
are looking for the training?
So, October, November, sometime in October or November, will be a workshop on a weekday, I would say like a Wednesday, I think, I don't know, Wednesday sounds kind of, I don't know. Okay for right now. I don't know.
Who knows? From now
It's
to
like a
November,
holiday,
we
but
could beat
so many
that.
things could happen.
It's with the police department, right?
guess what day it is?
So Miami-Dade Police Department, I'm
School
thinking of reaching out to Thriving Minds for their
Yeah,
crisis
yeah.
team, they have crisis mobile team, and then the other one that I forget the name of it, but I've met with them. For them to come and talk about their crisis support team.
Yep. To the police department.
No, to the community.
Oh, to the community, okay.
Yeah, so like, hi, I have a child who has schizophrenia, the next time he has an outburst, like, what are my options to call so that he doesn't get shot at by
Mhm.
mistake, thinking he's coming to attack, you know,
Right.
somebody.
Or what should I say?
What should I
specifically when call
say?
For the help.
Exactly,
handle the situation?
how to handle the crisis situation,
How do I respond with compassion?
responding with compassion in a time of crisis. It's like soap opera.
I know you will be there, but for exposure wise, June 29th, the health fair and the big college.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Any thoughts or ideas? I know I will be there because we're co-sponsoring.
Your
the
co-sponsor,
Region,
July what?
so wait, hold on.
June 29th.
So that brings us to our new business for Elderly Affairs Committee of Veterans, the partnerships, because Will had brought that in, that maybe we can start partnering up with some events. Is that an event that, any of the other any committees are participating in? No. What is that one? June?
That's June 29th. That's the health fair that was supposed to take place May 4th. We have to move it up. Miami Cup here, Miami.
I don't even know about that, to be honest. There's so many-
Pedro has you on the list.
Tan lindo.
You're even talking during the event.
That's my.
The speaker
You're
there.
figuring.
I didn't even know. Okay, so health fair, June 29th. What day is that? I can probably make it.
It's Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
And what time?
From 11 to 2,
11
believe
to
it's
2,
should be 11 to 2, because it'll be lunch and food.
and like the whole thing.
It'll be
Okay,
outside.
that'd be great for us, for some of us to, as we get closer, I'm gonna put it in the agenda so we keep reminding ourselves of like upcoming
Yeah,
events.
next meeting.
So that we can ask everybody, and then if we can participate, we'll have our shirts that day, and we can just show up. and,
Yeah.
You know, have some presents
Well,
there,
you
take
show up.
flyers. I'll show up. I'll go. So with that, with the elderly affairs, I guess we will wait for Will to come back, because I know he was interested in maybe us partnering with some of the events for those other committees, and the things are coming up, we can participate. So, well, I'll put a stop and I'll add it for the next meeting.
Second.
The chamber event to partner with was the one that Rosie had mentioned, and I literally just got the email. It's the Masquerade Casino Night. Remember she mentioned that last one? So I guess it's a Masquerade Casino Night presented by the ARC of South Florida and the Miami. So ARC is another mental health provider, I think. The ARC of South Florida. You guys heard of them?
No.
I think I have. Or they're a nonprofit. So I guess this is a night, an evening fortune, whatever, benefiting children with special needs. On June 21st, on Friday at 6 p.m. And I'll add that on the agenda again as like events coming up, and see as we get closer, if it fits with our schedules, so we can go and participate and have presents, or, you know, we'll do something for that one. So I'll add that one on there. With that one said, we have the biggest mental health walk coming up. And I know that the town has mentioned to me like several
Yes.
times for me to share it with you guys. It's the NAMI Walk, and that's gonna be taking place on May 18th at the zoo. Now, I'm gonna be there because I'm going there on behalf of my company, Meraki. They're gonna be there on behalf of the town as well. Do any of you guys wanna come and join in?
What would be the purpose to?
So it's it's the biggest mental health, NAMI, the
Mental health?
nonprofit, yeah, it's mental health. This year's theme is my why, right? Like your reason for walking. And it's just, it could be, you know, for suicide, or you have a loved one with mental health, you know, however it has affected you. One of my good friends, he hung himself 4 days before Christmas this year. So my why is, I'm making sure it's out of my company, my team is gonna be, my why is him, obviously, you know, because of just to increase the awareness of mental health. So I'm definitely gonna be there. I don't have a table. I'm gonna walk, and I have like my family and a bunch of people coming on behalf, so I would love for you guys to come in. It's a huge event. The mayor goes, I know Maddington wants to go as well, he probably will be there as well, so I'll connect with him that day, so we can maybe, you know, just take pictures and we can share it then with the Miami Laker and have presents that we were a part of the walk. It's the biggest
Yeah.
walk of the year.
And we should have our shirts by that.
We definitely will have our shirts by then.
Walking with a polo.
Cause it's after May 11th,
Okay.
yeah.
Walking with a polo,
Mhm.
interesting.
I'll be there.
Yes. Good point.
So May
Can
18th.
we have a t-shirt?
We
Is that too much to ask?
We can make
Give
t-shirts.
you money.
If we can ask $12,000 for the walk, I'm sure that we can manage to ask for maybe what, $120 for some
It's
t-shirts?
so funny because like I told them, I was like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and have a Rocky shirt, then I'm gonna put the Alliance shirt, then I'm gonna put the, that's all I'll pass it, I'll just take it out throughout the day.
Or at least
Like a hat and water organization, like a t-shirt or
A
what,
jacket?
like a jacket
And a flag.
What is wrong with this person? But, I'm gonna have, Gabriella forward you guys the details of the flyer and everything. I actually have a team and I'll share that with you as well, if you guys wanna participate with my team as well.
That's interesting.
And there, it's this.
It's one of those morning walks, right?
You know what? It's so funny that they have not put in the time yet, but it's always early in the morning. It just says, join us on Saturday, May 18th at Zoo Miami. Last year they did it at the stadium. And it was huge. It was huge. So I imagine this one's gonna be even bigger.
I saw one
Is
at
it
the
inside?
airport one day.
Yeah, and we walk around the whole thing, and then the vendors, there's every single mental health provider vendor you can possibly imagine, they all have tables there. I know Nicholas is going, the Alliance is gonna have a presence there, all those
Okay.
providers,
is going to.
Baptist, I'm sure is going, I think you're one of the presenting sponsors, Baptist always is. So, so let me know, let me know in the chat, and if we wanna do something, like, we can show up, I think it'd be cool.
Yep.
Okay?
To show up to the walk,
To the walk,
you would need to all decide on that.
so like, what do we, like, just, so do we make a motion?
You would need to, if you would like to represent, if it's just like nobody else can go, or just like,
Okay, well, are you guys
I
can
can
go
go.
for sure?
I
So
can
then
go
let's
for
make a
sure.
motion and we'll go together as a representation of the mental health task force. Is that work?
How many people do you
Okay.
need to call it representation?
Oh, that's true.
I don't know, I would say, I mean, you are already going.
I'm going,
So I mean, we already have someone there,
Okay,
and like staff is aware of that also,
is staff going too? That'd be cool.
no idea.
it's at 8 a.m.
Oh, they put it-
Registration starts at
Perfect,
8
yeah,
a.m.
okay.
Okay, the only thing that I was looking at, that there's two things, there's the create a team and there's a sponsorship.
Yeah, no sponsorship.
Yeah, that one
No.
you would need funding.
Yeah, no.
Um,
And you don't need to for that, because you just walk and you're just there, like, you
But
don't need to
we-
have a table.
So for create a team, it's just,
You
like
just,
to register.
just to register,
Do you have to
no money.
have, there's no.
No. You just register and your
Yeah, it's a-
name goes there,
There
you
is
can put the
no fee to
logo.
register to
So
the.
do we want to put a motion that, Gabrielle, like, registers us and makes like a mental health task for Town of Miami Lakes with our logo? And it's just there, so we have there, and then we make a motion that how many of us can go to
Mhm.
represent, I think we can like have a little meetup that morning.
Yeah,
we
and
just
how
walk.
about our plus ones?
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't think that's an issue, right? To bring like their plus ones or family to the event to walk.
or they'll have to register separate.
They might have to.
You don't have to
Okay.
register people individually. You just, when
I
you,
can just put like ton of my.
That's all.
Okay.
I have-
I'll try to.
because I have one from Iraqi, it's literally just my company name and then everybody just shows up, whoever can make it that day. You don't have to like individually.
All right,
So, motion to create a team for the NAMI walk. For the mental health task force,
I second,
all in favor?
I,
And then motion, do we have to motion for them to commit to going or?
Create a team, just create a team because
Perfect, and that's it.
more than one person. is
Well, it's how it's gonna go, perfect.
I won't be able to make it.
what happens?
Rosie's shirt is as small.
Thank you. Yes, I will actually,
I want things to move. Like, we need these sides, no?
yes, just one.
Guys, we're almost done.
Was there a walk that you guys had talked about last time?
Yeah, that one's
September.
gonna be September.
Okay,
Oh, we'll get,
sorry,
talk about that one, I guess, in June.
just because they were asking.
Yeah.
Like if you wanted us to maybe provide like an
That's-
exercise demo or.
Yeah, I think
We're
that
gonna
one,
have
remember, we're
you-
gonna do sponsorship and all that,
Okay.
but let's get over the May one, because we don't even know if we have a table or
Perfect, no
chairs. And then we'll focus on that one.
Remember I texted you about May, my doing plans for, I don't think I'm here in May 11.
What is our resolution?
Okay, so
Maybe early in the morning.
So I have yours, I have yours. Gary's, I have yours, Hector, I have yours, and William has. And then, of course, you just told me Rose's.
You have medium for me? I don't know.
I don't know, but it doesn't matter.
You put small.
Okay.
Or I mean, I have small. I
Okay,
don't
está
know.
bien.
Okay.
Can I send you some? But we don't table anymore, so I can't tell you.
So that's why I'm gonna have you vote on the special calls right now, right after. Yeah, I wanna finish this, so we can just talk about.
Perfect, sorry.
No, no, you're good, you're good.
Oh, this is the,
Oh,
I already sent it to Gabriela.
Okay, so what's my?
Temporary,
Eso es lo de June, pero that's the one I just shared, if anybody can go June 19th, so I'm gonna put that in the next
Oh.
meeting agenda, y ya when we get closer, we.
This is what it's gonna,
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Super lindo, yeah, very,
very simple,
Beautiful.
very
yeah, straight to the point.
easy to lie.
Está lindo. Okay, so. I think we're good, right? I can move on to D, and then we're almost there.
Yep.
Okay, so.
Oh,
So I
D,
added, I
right.
put it, yeah, I put in addition, so palm card, so I attended an event yesterday. To the town that Mayor Manny said, don't need to go in there to just kind of get
You
information.
have to do a motion to add D.
I
He
did,
did.
Oh, you did.
yeah, that was on the additions, the but I don't know,
Every motion when she got here.
No.
I don't think.
I think we did it, okay, so let me put the motion now. Motion to add.
Good.
I like
Good.
it,
I
yeah.
love it. Maybe he should stay taking.
Be careful, don't be too good, cause it's just gonna transfer it over to you. She's like, I'm done.
You do it.
To speak about a crisis palm card.
I second.
All in favor?
I
What is it?
So
I
yesterday,
think Lynn's
I,
exhausted. You didn't have your coffee this morning.
that's what it is, I need my coffee. Yesterday, I attended a Zoom that, Mayor Manny Seed, had asked me to attend on his behalf. And it's gonna correlate exactly with what Gary, you're talking about. And it's having how different towns have, like a crisis response team almost. They spoke about many things, some things are more like for them to handle, but I think this is what caught my attention that we could probably incorporate. Is on having like a mental health crisis response kind of support for the town, including the firefighters, the police departments, but now, and now we're talking more about help for them, especially firefighters, and the city employees and all of that, right? So a couple of the towns there mentioned, for example, Weston has like their therapy dogs, right? That when they had like two little girls, I don't know, that died or something. I don't remember the whole details of the case. But the town went there and they give their support and they brought like therapy dogs for at the little girl's school to kind of help alleviate and like, you know, hey, there's services for you guys just experienced, like when Surfside happened, the town over there, they brought in therapy dogs as well. I was actually there and we provided our therapy dogs as well. So like having some sort of response thing, like that would have been great to have taken place when that father committed suicide with their two little kids here in Publix, right? That we went and we did the banners, but maybe having this palm card is what they shared and they have it in Coral Springs. And I was like, wow, this is fantastic. We should have one here and I'll share the palm card that they have. And it's just resources, it's just phone numbers that firefighters can call in. They have an actual rescue line or whatever. And I'll tell you right now what it talks. I didn't memorize it. Hold on, give me 1 second. Here it is. Resource response line. 1 second. It's the statewide palm card. And they did this for Hurricane Idalia. And it's this kind of like visit FloridaDisaster.org/mental health for emotional support and assistance for families, first responders, and community members. So what if we did one like this for our community to offer, it's just a 1-800 number, the disaster distress helpline, you know, right? And it's just like on a little palm card. So let's say, God forbid, in 2-3 months, we have a massacre happening here due to mental health. It's something that can be given to first responders and the police. So if somebody comes and asks them, hey, where can I get help? They can provide some information. And included here, it's the suicide hotline, the 988 number, the price. It's just all numbers that we all know, but all put together, not in there. It's a palm card that they call it stationwide. And then the red line rescue is for the firefighters. And it's just, they provide services just for families of the firefighters and all that. They have the blue line rescue and they're coming up with a couple other, there's an orange line or one other that they're gonna be coming out with soon. Florida Veteran Support Line, and they have the different entities and just having like an additional, what they call it, and this would only be, it's like a resources for first responders to have. For them to give, because they're the ones that are gonna go there when a big crisis event, like the shooting of Douglas and all that. They didn't have anything to give out, so like having that just as like the town's way of, hey, we're prepared in case we have a crisis event happen. We might never use it, hopefully we don't, but should we, the first responders, we can give them to the town, and obviously we'd have to get into technicalities of all that with staffing, which whatever, but it's just literally something like that.
Yeah, they do have it during hurricanes or even when
So
surf,
we're on mental,
they on TV,
Yeah.
my family called this number. But
but nothing more geared for mental health,
gone.
exactly.
But it will be
That's the
the
idea,
direct
but-
numbers.
Yeah,
I mean, this is what they have, it's a statewide
Yeah.
little, if they call it a palm card.
yeah, I love the idea. I just think that I don't know if we have time to get into the midst of it.
Not right now, yeah, no, but this is something that I wanted to add, so I'm gonna leave it in the agenda as an item, I just like, I wanted to share with you guys, I just.
Put it on the
Thought
agenda.
that
for next month's meeting.
Exactly, and then we can kind of, it's something else that maybe we can come up and just like. Eventually kind of have the support and like, if God forbid we do have a crisis, we can bring animal therapy dogs to where if there's a school or a center or somewhere in our community. We could
No,
do that,
provide them, yeah.
we could take them in and maybe we can get that kind of approved. I think I had mentioned to you before about the therapy dogs, if we could go to schools or whatnot.
Well, we need the dogs.
I have them,
She has.
no, I have them, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, should they be licensed therapy dogs?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
very sorry.
expensive,
I'm licensed
well-trained
to the
dogs.
National Alliance of Therapy Dogs, and my dogs are the only dogs that are allowed in the oncology departments for Nicholas, Mount Sinai. I work with all the hospitals in Oregon. There are therapy licensed dogs, not emotional support, not, I got them.
Okay, that's
So-
amazing.
Not ESAs.
It's not ESAs or not, so she's actually the one that trains them for the first responders, so that they can become licensed to get that, and her organization is through the National Alliance of Therapy Dogs.
Oh,
My clinic is licensed through them, and we partner up, so. mhm.
So this is like a small size card
That's
with
Yeah.
with
because
direct numbers for people to
For like
quickly.
first responders, for like so they
We should
have
do a
it,
whole hand with numbers on each finger.
imagine, so they see how they do it for like mental health, and then they have, it's
think
for
it would
emotional
be
services
98.
for families,
Yeah,
first responders and
yeah.
community members. And it includes, it's
Oh,
like all those numbers.
Yeah.
But they have it in the
Right.
ready for immediate
So-
emotional support, and
So you're saying
Yeah.
to have it in the police department and
This is.
I envision this just gonna be a future,
Mhm.
that we can have
Yeah,
it,
so it's
for
the-
example,
This is.
you know how Miami Lakes is very small, and they do, you send
Oh,
me to
local.
Yeah.
jelly, this is forbidden.
You said-
But we could even talk to the small businesses here and say, hey, do you mind, cause when you go to BB Bakery, whatever, they have like a little section with business cards. We could even start introducing information in everywhere, like not
Yeah,
only the prices places, but if you're drinking coffee and you see that there is this little card with that
well, that would
information.
be like our flyer, because if it's more, here just for like big crisis events.
Okay.
Like, this is an
Not
event, like,
casual.
you have a shooter and shoots up a whole school, like, that would be the response for that
Okay.
crisis, that's what I'm saying, you know what I mean, like, the dad went and killed him. And then we had to put the little girl's school and a lot of the little kids looking, this is more like those crises, because we already have that already in the website and the flyer,
For
that
the
we could give
provider.
out for the resources, for providers, whatever, this is just for specifically for like a crisis response.
I see.
Okay,
Okay.
so I'll put
Got
it for the next
Yeah.
meetings or whatever, announcements?
Just like, because I was right after you had, as I mentioned, the American Legion. They started last year with the called the Beads of One campaign, and they actually got that recorded for them, and registered for them. And it's be the one to listen, be the one to talk to, be the one that makes a difference, be the one
Like that.
when you find someone. I have a pin and all that from the national commander. But there's a partner now with the Columbia University program. And it's open not only for all of the organization, American Legion, where it says here, share the training with the communities.
Could that be a resource that we add on our website?
And there's online
Training.
training classes. The
Mm.
dates are posted here, they're updated with Columbia University.
Yes.
So for all of you, I'll give you a copy.
Well, Deborah,
Share.
can you send it to her and then she can send it to us in our emails, because I like to have it in my email, I can pull it up and share with whoever I need.
But it's very good.
I like that, thank you for sharing that, Gary, that's good. That's
And then
cool.
you can rate it when you finish with a class.
With the
rate it,
training.
You know, with rating scale to determine at-risk individuals, identify risk factors and warning signs, outline the types of suicidal ideation and 4 behaviors that indicate imminent risk. Communicate effectively with an individual who may be at risk of hurting themselves.
So can we,
That's what it's
so I know we talked about it, just to confirm, you're gonna ask staff if we are allowed to put in these free resources, like these events and like something like that in the tab on our site, okay,
Yes, and then
just to
We
see what the
may
legalities of that
do
are.
that with the same, regarding the website and what we're putting.
Mhm.
So, I gave the checklists that you all came up and approved, to staff.
Okay.
And they suggested, which was something that was brought up, that when they fill that out, that they kind of like, okay, they end up like adding like, I guess, like, all like their score, I guess you can say. And then it's like, okay, well, what do I do now?
Mhm.
So, they actually shared with me, that there is a mental health checklist from Mental Health America, on their website, so
To use that one.
to use that one, or like any other like
Yeah.
similar resources, like.
That's a great organization, and I actually follow them a lot, so I would, they're like trustworthy and all that.
Yeah, so, since they do have like a lot of information, so if you guys could do that one, it probably could be kind of more. Like, general in a way.
That one, is that?
Yes.
fine? Is everyone okay with that?
Yes.
Yeah, all right, all in favor, perfect, easy enough, easy peasy.
Okay, so I'll just let them know.
Perfect.
And then that's all I have, it's 10:30, so just.
Okay.
reminder.
So, meeting adjourned at 10:30. Oh, so sorry, so sorry.
The worksheets, was it?
Yeah, that is, exactly, so that is the worksheets that we were talking about.
They wanna use the one that's on the Mental Health America.
Oh, okay, okay, that's fine.
Okay, so meeting adjourned,
Hey.
10:31.
One.
Okay, so now let's go into special. class. We have 30 minutes, guys, 30 minutes.
Now I need to take note.
Now let's get organized for
You're free.
Thank you.
the farmer's market.
But I need to-
¿Cómo se llama esto?
A special call. Did. Is the special
You need
call
to go?
agenda here? Or is?
Oh, I'm
you
sorry,
said
they're
separate.
here,
Okay, I was like, okay, thank you.
there's like a
I'll send
million.
you that information.
No worries.
There's a scale from
Awesome.
the County Public School,
Okay, perfect.
which lists all types of,
I love it. I'm
Oh,
gonna
really?
invite you to all this.
what's here.
I'm gonna invite you to our
I'll be on with the thing. Oh, so she got back to me, Grace, which is the manager. She said we
Resource.
don't have a crisis response team. What we have is a mobile response team through the county, which is
Okay.
West Care.
Yeah, that's the one that I'm gonna invite.
And then like through the ED, we have physicians that
Yeah.
take like classes to make.
West
but we
Care is who
don't-
I'm gonna invite anyway. That's what I was talking about. So West
Okay.
Care, Ready Minds, which I don't know if it's the same one
What
that
is
you're
your
using. I think it's only one at this moment, so that, yeah.
If for whatever reason you still need us to.
No, 1,000%, we're gonna do that for other things, yeah. But I'd rather use you guys for the suicide prevention. one. That's gonna be a big one.
Sorry,
Yes.
just confirm. So, what you guys are talking about, next week, or well, I mean, there'll be anything, but yes.
Very nice.
It's just like, we're here, we're the task force.
Yes,
we're looking-
It's pretty much
Just
providing basic
introduction.
information on what you guys have to offer.
Okay. Just confirm, so I can let them know, just that there's not any like last minute questions. So.
No, it's okay. And I appreciate that. Because you guys are on the website, like, the day.
Yes, yes.
That's why I'm making sure.
We need.
Wait, you're not gonna reshare it.
Good.
Like,
Growing.
no, so I need to participate.
You guys are gonna log on.
Would you guys be able to reshare that on your website, the flyer, so that people in the town know?
Buying books, going to the library.
Public notice, I guess, in a way.
Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna
Yeah,
vote
so
on
it'll
that.
be on.
And he's still.
We don't.
Yeah,
have to
it's
do
beautiful
it.
habit.
Perfect.
Yeah, no, we need to.
I will love it, okay.
Yep, so I already talked to them, we want this reimbursement.
Perfect.
So,
Hi,
See
Gary.
you soon. Okay, take care. All
Alright.
right, and congratulations.
thank you.
Well,
I know, I was so sad.
I know.
It's
But all
good
for-
for you,
all
we're
good- all good things,
excited,
yes.
super excited and supportive, but.
So I'm here, I'll let you know, either way, I'm still here, just not,
I'll try to talk to someone else and say,
Mm-mm.
no. With a bad word. but-
How much money?
Give
How
me
much
a
money?
time. What's wrong with accounts payable?
but.
All right.
We'll
Thank
see you
you.
next time.
Do you know who we will get?
We don't know yet, but, if you all, anyone knows of anyone, I don't believe job posting is available. But if you all know of anyone, then.
But it will
Feel
have to
free to
be
let them know.
someone that does this committee, that's more than this committee alone.
Most likely, yes, because I do 2.5, I think, because there's the sheriff one that's temporary. And they're on pause at the moment. But
Is it a full time?
it is not, I don't know, I really don't know, I haven't seen it as of right now, but.
I don't want it, just so you know, it's not for me.
No, just like, it should be part-time,
Okay.
just keep an eye out on the website.
You guys got this? Okay, so call to order, 10:35 a.m. Special call agenda, roll call, Rosa Barosa not here, Gary Garden just left, Maria Paz Sanchez here, Lindsay Wally here, William Perizon here, Esther Sugo here, Alexandra here here. Order of business, any referrals, additions, or deletions?
No.
Public comments? Ask us about the putting of the flyers at them.
Oh, okay, yes, so if we can get, out of all of our flyers, especially the May calendar, added to your website.
Okay, well, no, this is gonna be for, well, yeah, that's fine, she's gonna ask about that, but to
Yeah.
take some flyers, no, to take the flyers to
Oh.
the May 11th event.
Perfect, yes,
Because that's
so,
what we're gonna talk about now.
yes, I wanna
Wait,
send a couple of
I'm
our.
confused. One second. This is a public,
This is a special call one, so that we can focus on what was gonna happen, on May 11th. 'cause
right, but
we-
what she's saying is public comments? No public comment.
Well, cause she just added it right, she was just telling me, so I'm just put it in there, right, so we can add it, I don't know.
Well, would this be for the May event?
Mhm.
You could kind of put it under supplies needed.
Okay, so we'll put it on the supply meeting, alright, perfect.
Well, I guess it's a request that if we can,
Yeah, with
Put
the
it-
public, yeah,
Just put the flyers, since we don't table at events, just add your like our flyers to your
as a
table
resource,
as a
okay.
resource.
So I'll put it as supplies there, so,
these three.
Yes,
okay.
well, you know what? Not this one.
Alright, so now, what time does this farmer's market start?
So this will go up.
It's
I
like,
think it starts at 9
it starts on.
and that you can come in to get ready since 7 AM.
Okay,
Wow.
who's gonna be there of us? You guys are all gonna be there, perfect. So do we want to coordinate to get there? I mean, I don't think we need to be there any earlier than like 8:45 or 8:30ish.
Right.
We're gonna just have the tablecloth. And then our flyer and our flyers, and we just kind of hang
Who
out
has
for a
the
little.
tent?
Yeah,
Who has the tent?
You can rent the tent. So it
I
is,
have one.
it is, or you can bring it, but it has to be white and it has to be 10 by 10.
Yes, mine is.
Cause if you have a bigger tent, then you rent 2 space.
I love how she has so many details.
I did it twice. I did it twice.
Yeah.
Where were you when she needed you?
I
the
have-
last
I did it.
meeting?
I have a white tent and I have the tent weights.
Okay, so they ask you for 10 to, if it's bigger than 10 by 10, you need 2 spaces.
Okay.
If you bring the tent, you need the weights. And you can set up as early as 7 till is fine.
Okay, so then, let's have some coordination. So let's choose to meet at 8:30.
8:30,
Okay.
it's fine, yes.
Who can bring the tent?
Okay.
Okay, Hector to bring the tent. Who can bring the table? Because I don't even think we have anything, so, because let's just
No.
pretend we don't have anything. I can bring a table. A regular
Okay.
table if you guys want, I can bring that. Okay. I will have the tablecloth by then. I will make it happen. We need the flyers. Can you print out like 250 flyers for us for that day, or should we make an order? How should that work?
To make an order, you need funding.
Correct, which we don't have.
Yes.
How can we go around that? can I sponsor the flyers?
Not sponsor,
Donate,
donation.
donation.
Donation works faster,
Then if we
no?
have a
Yes.
printer, we can print out 250 flyers.
Pero,
I mean, I can check. with
but we
them,
do
but
have
then-
an account, if I donate $500, go to the account, then we can do whatever we want with the money, or we need a meeting to approve everything we spend.
No, let's say there's a residence that says, okay, well, like, look, they're having this event, I want to, pay for their flyer to be printed.
Mhm.
So let's say it'll be $100.
Uh-huh.
So they'll just make out a check for $100,
Okay.
to
be
the
used for
town
that event.
specifically for the mental health task force May event
Uh-huh.
at the farmer's market, to be used for their flyers. Or for whatever other.
So
I-
far, the only money we need is for the posters, the
So far,
flyers.
I mean, yeah, because unless you guys wanna bring more stuff, it's just gonna get more complicated or something, sorry. If you wanted to bring water bottles and all that stuff, but.
can we print out the worksheets from Mental Health America? For people to fill out?
That'd be great. I don't mind, yeah. So we will bring
So we give
flyers
something.
and the Mental Health America worksheet. So let's just write down what we're gonna bring, and then we'll figure out who can bring what, who can contribute, what else?
Waters.
Water bottle?
Cause you know, people are hot, like it's so hot outside that people will see the water is free and they will stop there at least to get the water, but I'll give you the water if you listen to me.
So one case
Yeah.
of water, okay, so one case
Probably
of water, 2 cases of water bottles by Maria.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little ones. Maria, 2 cases of water, okay?
Rosie didn't have the bubbles?
She said she did, but I mean, she's not here, so now we would need to vote on that.
We vote yes.
Because if she shows up, what happens? Do we just say, no, you can't be here? Like,
No,
No.
No,
she can, I mean, she can bring, do you wanna, can we add text her though?
No, we
you
can,
can say,
we can vote yes for her to
Yeah,
bring the
just
bubble,
like
and then if she
throw a
doesn't,
curtain
that's
out
fine.
that says, we will, we motion to accept any.
Oh, yeah, sure, any
donations.
donations that are brought in.
Okay, then let's make
Okay,
that
perfect.
motion.
So we'll have the bubbles, okay, so we'll put a motion
You
to
can just
accept
put-
any donations given to us.
I second.
well,
I don't know.
not necessarily, but, you
We're
can
gonna
just
be
say-
saying lots without.
On the specific May 11th to 10th.
So, exactly, so it's not major. So I mean, that's good, but considering that there's not much funding, or at least for this event, as of right now, there's no funding. But, it'll be fine, just you can put that you might try to get
Get
bubbles.
bubbles.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that way, because
We might be, motions might be able to give bubbles.
I second. All in favor?
Alright,
Aye.
and then I think nothing else, right? Things to just have that day for that day.
Are we gonna get the polos at the event, or how does that work?
no, so. I'm here every day now.
Yeah,
So,
Wow.
Yes,
You got a promotion?
yes, I'm working now in finance,
Congrats.
thank you, and yes, I'm
Okay.
sad that you guys, I'm like
I
leaving
know.
you guys, but I'm also still here, so you
Yeah.
can send me an email, as of right now, you know,
Sure.
there's still weeks left. There's still no one, so,
she'll redirect us.
no, and I will definitely be available, like the other,
Appreciate that.
for the other
Yeah.
person to reach
Thank
out.
you.
I worked with you all
Yeah.
before, you guys are still growing, so it's not as advanced as like special needs that I have a lot more history
Yeah.
with like documents of everything that they've done. But either way, I'm here, you can reach
Thank
out,
you.
so of course,
Appreciate
it might take me a while because my day is like full of doing things with
course.
finance, but
Yeah.
for sure, I'll be available. And
So if the shirts arrive, we will pick them up.
yes, so
Okay.
it'll be under my name if I place it like
Yeah.
within this week, which I should.
Okay,
I'll let you know when they're here. So really, I mean, you can come pick them up, or if not, if I can just send out an email.
You
Like,
can send
the
an
shirts
email,
are
and
here,
then
and then you
somebody
guys
can-
can all just.
I can always pass by, somebody can, and I'll have yours, and I'll give it to you that day, or we'll work it out. I
Right.
just send an email, and we'll
When
play by
will they be
ear.
ready?
She doesn't know, just put the order yet.
Okay, can you send a message, or can?
She'll send us, she'll send us
Oh,
an
the
email.
email, okay,
When
okay,
it's-
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Alright.
she'll let us know.
Alright.
Okay, so we'll have the tent, we'll have one table, we need chairs. I have chairs. I won't be here that day, but I can give it to you
I
before.
have chairs,
He
I can
has
bring
chairs.
chairs, yeah.
Okay,
How
10
many?
on chairs.
Just for us to sit around. I'll go, I can just watch. I mean, I don't care. Just maybe like
Number of
two,
chairs.
three, bring three. And then we
Sure.
can
If
rotate.
there's 8 of us, don't we need like 8 chairs?
Where is
You
it?
are
Oh,
all
they're all
set,
sit
Yeah,
and
we have
sit
the tennis.
around.
I've
committee?
managed a 10 by 10
You are
before, it's spacious.
but if you're not going to be there, then it's,
We're-
No, I
I
can
don't
bring,
know
if I can bring 6, I
Gary,
can bring 6.
Six.
Rosa.
Okay,
Let's assume for 6.
Okay.
That's 6 of us
And
are
if, so-
gonna be there.
and,
I'm
and,
one-
yeah, and
I'm
for if
110.
somebody wants to
She's
fill
not
out
coming
that
for
worksheet.
sure.
Okay,
But, and so let's assume that there's a wolf, and then 6 chairs. Perfect.
okay,
That's fine.
and yeah, if somebody wants to write down or use the worksheet in there or something.
Pens, right? We would need like a pen for people or pencils or little pencils for people to fill out
I
the.
can bring the fence. But again, I, so you have to sound because.
I'm ready.
Yeah, it's getting to a point,
I'll remind you in the chat. Don't
Okay.
forget that day.
Yeah, so we have our QR code. Can I provide it to you guys to add to the table? This takes us directly to our website that shares all of our free community classes.
Can we sponsor Baptist?
Can they sponsor us?
No, because we're gonna have our thing
Oh.
and we're gonna promote
But we can
Baptist.
share that, oh, yeah, oh, I mean.
Can we
That's
do that?
part of the question, if, that's all kind of related.
So that's something for
Because
staff,
really-
right? You'll let us know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
She'll let us know if that's
Right.
positive. that's
Because
okay.
You know, you've been in our meeting, so the non-profit profit thing, it's a nightmare, so
Okay,
I don't know.
She's not a member.
I'm not.
Right, but the thing that we
Yeah,
promote,
yeah.
why don't we
No.
promote your
No,
business?
no, I get you. Yeah,
That's
I
the-
get it.
That's the
I get
question.
it.
I mean, I'm all for it. It's nothing,
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to have all
And
the
that's why
resources.
she's
and
gonna
everything.
ask if it's
Right.
okay, or we just focus on the mental health, yeah. I mean,
Right.
for me, okay, I would love to, but people.
Yeah, we're also just trying to promote Baptist more in the Miami Lakes area due to the new hospital that we have.
When is
So-
it gonna be done?
Hopefully next year. Hopefully, but that's why we wanna also get out there, so everybody, because nobody really knows Baptist in the Miami Lakes area.
And it's
so.
just like free resources that
Yes.
we would.
That
be
we're
sharing.
promoting, yeah, wonderful.
Or what- So that she'll let us know on that, and if it happens, then I guess you'll coordinate and let us know, and we'll get the flyer somehow,
Yes.
like that.
Right.
So what I'll do is I'll
You can.
keep this like this, if it's approved, you can let me know, and then I'll bring the load of
Perfect.
flyers to you.
For the event, and then we'll pick it up from there.
Yes.
Perfect.
So
So let's
question
regroup.
about this event.
Yes.
If we're out there and we're talking to people and we share the resources and everything and and let's say, because I don't think we can do it, but if someone strikes up a conversation, because let's say you or me,
Mhm.
someone strikes up a conversation and they go, oh, and what else do you do? Right? I'm allowed to say I'm a teacher. You're allowed to say, oh, I have my own practice.
I guess, I don't know, I mean, I don't.
How should we respond if somebody says, oh, what else do you do? Because I've had that.
What else do you do personally or as a
Yeah.
committee?
Yeah.
I like to.
That's a good.
That would be like a personal conversation.
Yeah, are we allowed to have those personal conversations as part of the task force?
I think
I've
we
never-
shouldn't
I
ask,
haven't-
just go, don't ask.
I don't think it's ever
Do
been
whatever.
told us not to, or yeah, I think
Right.
it's like something that was uncontrollable, I mean, like,
Yeah.
part of our heat, or like, I guess, I don't know. I really don't know, I've
I
never,
don't have any
No, so
thoughts.
I haven't
we haven't come
had that
across
experience
that,
with
right?
any
Yeah.
other like committee members or anything.
Oh, okay.
I think
The
it'd be the
most it
same,
could be
like-
asking maybe someone like, oh, like, is this a group that like
Yeah.
offers something, like, are you guys
Yeah.
like licensed health counselor or
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
Then you could be like, no, I'm not, we just here like to
Increase
provide the
awareness,
resources.
exactly,
Or,
increase awareness on mental
uh,
health and.
Resources that are available.
I mean, it could be the case that a lady comes and start telling you why she thinks she needs help, and she tells you her entire life story. And it will happen, because people sometimes are looking for someone to talk to, and you're gonna be there.
And then you can
Promoting
revert them back
it.
and be like, well, here's our
So-
flyer, and there, like, you can go to the website, and there's a bunch of resources there, and you can,
Okay.
make- you know, just to kind of
And I
give them
think
something,
If
right?
Well,
you
if
feel
she-
uncomfortable with the conversation, I mean.
Well, yeah, I can always say, hey, Lindsay. I'm gonna need
Right,
your
that
help,"
would be
or-
like,
okay.
she knows more, so, I don't know, I mean, I think we all here have that compassion to listen to someone
Yeah, yeah.
and to just help
Yeah.
them feel a
But we have
little
to pivot, but
better.
we also have to pivot.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, so we
I
don't have to
think
get
so.
so detailed and, yeah.
Well, that's, I'm assuming that's what the worksheet is for.
Yeah.
I would like to take a look at
True.
that as well.
So the only thing that I don't picture in my mind is, so we have a tent, we have a table, but if I see it from far, like, I don't know what you are.
No, the tablecloth, I have that.
I have
This
the
is table and
tablecloth on
tablecloth.
the bottom, okay.
I'll make it happen.
Yeah,
Good.
mine is just a white tent. I don't know if people are allowed to put a message on the tent.
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
but we don't have a message.
yeah.
So what I was thinking is, what if we print this bigger? Have you seen those little standing plastic thing on
Yeah,
the
I
table?
have one of those, like the big, like a little canvas holder, and you can just. print
Yeah,
out something
that
on
you
it.
can,
I have
but it
one of
could be
those.
like this size. It doesn't have to be big, but at least that we can have two standing at the table.
We can do
Or
that.
we could even put our resource paper, at least to show, and then have handed, but at least that it will look something on top of the table, like standing.
I see what you mean, you could do that.
Because the same things that we're gonna print, the same
I
flyer,
can bring those, I have a lot of like clear ones, and small
Yes.
ones, and then I have like the big one, I can bring that.
something that we put the same flyer that we're gonna give out, but at least it looks from the table, so it
Okay.
looks more
Yeah,
attractive.
I have little ones like that. so
We could
can put
even
it-
bring a plant. I don't know, have you been on those? You know how attractive they make them look?
You wanted some decoration on there.
I mean, something that will make you be interested and stop, and if you see something very empty, people may not see it.
You guys want me to print out the, suicide hotline, they have it on their website, 'cause I have it on my clinic, like in the lobby and all that. Of the number, like the little pamphlet they
can
have on their
show it.
website, I have a couple of those little clear things, I can bring a couple,
Yeah.
and we can stand our flyer. And we can stand the 988 number, is that
I think
okay?
so.
One little copy of.
Yep.
Okay,
I
so the 98 suicide, flyer that they have on their website, okay, anything else? Somebody wants to bring a plan?
I wish I could.
Yeah, and have plans. Yeah, that's, we're gonna add that.
Like, whatever.
I mean, I don't know,
Like a
I'm
plan
just
preparation.
thinking, like, what do
I
you
get it.
picture?
Like
The
a
table's
table.
gonna be a little bit like,
And because we are all about like peas and green and plants,
many
like
plants?
give you, I don't know.
I have a snake plant and an aloe vera.
Just one thing.
One
Just
thing.
Something that
want
could,
to just put it in there. Anything else?
I think that's fine.
I would love to give those little things in mental health matters or like, plastic. Like a couple.
We can bring
Okay,
it.
I'll be there. So we still need somebody to print the flyers and to print the worksheets.
That's the only thing.
That's the
we
only
need.
thing.
Okay, all right.
You said 250?
I mean, I don't think we're gonna give out that much. Yeah, I don't know.
You know until what
Farmers
time this
market?
is it?
No,
Five or six.
Okay, we're gonna be in the farmer's market. We're not gonna be
Yeah.
like outside.
No, it's in the middle, so in the street, and then there is tents all over.
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
so do we have the spot confirmed with
Is
them?
it this one?
So. Because.
Because we're planning all this.
The one,
Is
I'm
this-
so sorry,
No,
but
this is-
did we confirm with the farmer's market that we're
This is
there?
from 2019
So-
though.
that's, I don't know.
Could you help us?
Ask her again.
Yeah, I can share the contact information with you,
Okay,
so you can follow up. I
Yeah.
really don't know.
That's why
William
Garrett,
told me-
William was also always saying, it's the Graham Market, let's just pitch a
So-
tent, and I'm like,
The thing is, you need to
No, we
reserve
have
your
to- yeah, we have
spot
to reserve a spot.
and pay for it. You have to pay for it.
What's the phone number for the place?
I
I'll call
don't know if I
today.
have phone number or email. I'll just
You'll
share
put it
it.
there to me, okay,
Well,
yeah, because that's great, we have all this, but we don't even know we're gonna be allowed to go.
I thought we had the meeting because
Ahorita mira,
I
we have
know,
confirmation.
these are the people that are in charge of it, the Florida Marketplace Group, and then they have a division for Miami Lakes.
such, okay, she'll
So I
share,
don't have-
she'll share the one.
So-
I'll
phone number.
So what
The phone
William
number
said
on the
really didn't
Diamond Lakes website.
Is it?
matter, did,
He has a phone number.
wait a minute. So we don't have permission to pitch a tent anywhere we want on the Graham properties, right?
That's what
He was
my
just
email.
talking.
Because
No,
mine,
no,
I
they don't.
use it,
786
I'm not using.
Uh-huh.
503
503.
3956.
Once they come here, you can just ask them on the phone.
Should we?
Does he has it, William? I can call right now and ask.
No, we have the contact already, but can we, I mean,
You
But
do?
I don't wanna call
Is it this
if,
one?
if William already has it. ¿Qué dice?
yeah, no, no.
What he was saying
No,
was that
send me that one.
public road. The public road is.
Were you able to
With being in public spaces.
guarantee the spot?
If he was saying it in quorum, I'm assuming that there was some validity to it. That we could just pitched a tent there.
I mean,
If he was joking around, if he was being facetious, then make it clear that, hey, this is just a joke. We're not gonna pitch a tent randomly in the middle of the street.
No, I don't
But-
think we can do that.
We're saying no, you can't,
No, we can't.
but you would have to ask some permission. I really don't know. They,
I
staff
love,
just told me to, for,
I love how we don't
I'm
even
sure we have to
I gotta ask that question.
Watch us have to change the
I'm like,
date or
where's the-
something because it's not
it's-
available on that day or something, guys. What would happen if that happens? I would just send you guys a notification and the email
Yes,
and
that's
then.
a challenge. We can't do it, or yes, we can.
Well,
And then we'll
tell
postpone
me.
to something, well, yeah, I will
and
postpone
then
it.
I'll tell them.
Yeah, okay, I'll let you know.
Righty.
Okay, well, at least. Of course, this is what happens.
If not the following Saturday, no?
No, that's a Nami walk,
That's the only one. Then the following,
then the following,
then I'll be here
and then you will be here.
and I'll bring them.
Yeah, worst case scenario, I'll make a note there, worst case scenario will be postponed for May, what's the following, not the 18th.
Well,
The 25th, so let's
Um,
put that in there.
and do we have to motion
Remember.
for
that's-
funding to be in the farmer's market?
What?
No. Oh,
We
'cause-
already did that, no? Was it approved? It wasn't approved.
Well, I don't know, that's a Willie was.
We
supposed
sent the thing, no,
to-
remember we sent, like, we, I don't, it's not the English, it's nothing, it's my brain.
You know,
I was gonna say it in Spanish, but I don't have it either. We prepare a paper
It's too
with the budget to
Yes.
all the events and how much money we were asking the town.
Yes,
We
but.
haven't got any money.
And council did not make a motion on absolutely anything related to the committee report.
Which is wild, because they're all just staring at me.
How much money did we ask for this? We asked for money for farmer's
12,000,
market.
right? No,
Well,
the
That's the
12,000
walk, I think.
for the walk.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I think it was for
2,500.
25, yeah, because that would be to print and buy.
So who's responsible for getting it in front of the committee?
That's what I presented to them. And that's when I was telling you guys when I came back and I was like, I presented to the town and they just looked at me. And so I was like, okay, well, I guess that was a yes.
So we don't know.
So
But
I
no,
mean,
but
if
they
they
haven't
would have,
reported, if they would have said yes to funding, then they would have told Gorilla, hey. we're
they would have
giving you
told
money.
you at the
Me,
meeting,
at the
I made a
meeting.
motion at the
Yeah.
meeting. They made no
They
motion.
made no motion, they just
But
literally
if they-
stared at me and they looked, went like this.
And they're like, you want, how much money?
That was it, they smiled.
So, which I mean,
No.
Which they also didn't deny any of the events that I requested, they just
Exactly.
didn't approve, so it was all okay, but they didn't made a motion to give me money that day.
So what's the next step?
I gotta present again in July.
July.
Do you need us there
You guys can come,
I think that.
by,
I was the only one there, I'm the only one that goes up, I talked to them, that was the whole paper that we voted on, that we were working on, that I was like, I need you guys to
yeah,
approve this, so I can go
if
in
they
front.
keep staring at you and nothing's getting done, should we have to go up and say, members of the committee, we are again asking you to
I don't know, it's my
fund.
first time presenting to them, and I was not gonna be like, so yes or no, guys. But
yeah, so I mean, it happens.
the only thing that
Sometimes they
happened,
just-
the only thing that happened was that Mayor Manning said was like, hey, let's do what happened to us mental health Thursday, they literally, you guys can watch it, it's on.
Also, they
Facebook, if you
deviated
guys
the
want- I'll
conversation.
send you guys the video so you guys can see, and they were just like, thank you so much for all you do in the community, and this and that,
You
and
gotta be a broken record sometimes. What were you gonna say?
that was it.
That, so they didn't, well,
I don't
I
know.
have to go soon, so we have to
Yeah.
start wrapping up, but besides that point, if you had something that was of a major concern, they would have said it right then and there, and said,
Yeah,
motion to deny this, because,
yeah,
I
but
don't
they didn't
know.
deny it, they were okay with the
So what
event,
was-
but they didn't even
uh,
approve the money.
Speed plans,
No, but-
like,
They just didn't mention anything, so I spoke to staff and they were like, well, these events, like, there isn't much information on it yet, and since it didn't say no, you can just like begin planning, especially since they're relatively like far out anyway, the other ones in September and
Yeah.
everything. So just
So in
reiterate
July, I will
everything
reiterate, be like,
in July.
hopefully we'll have more details of
Yeah.
everything.
and if you need
And
us
the
there for
workshop.
support.
No, I would
just
love
text
to.
You're
us.
all free to go
You guys are all free to go, yeah, yeah.
with her. I mean, she's a
I'll
chair.
stand right behind you as you.
With
talk.
our shirts.
You can like sign with the back thing, funding,
Well, we
funding.
can, and well, is, what you're doing is a public comment,
Yeah.
so can
Oh,
we?
yeah.
Agenda item.
It was an
Then
agenda,
that-
it was an agenda item, honestly,
Okay.
they told me you have to be there in 60%, this is your date, you get specific, each chair gets a specific date. Or month, I'm sorry, in which they go and they present for their committees, on what they wanna do.
But
So this was my first time ever, because we've never even gotten there.
Yeah,
So, and that's why I was like rushing for us to get some sort of event so they could
Okay.
say yes.
So it will be great if we are there, so they see that we are
Yeah,
even more
but-
serious and that we are
Okay, but I'm
looking
sure
for
it
it.
would help.
uh, can someone not from the town make a public comment?
They have a public
Oh,
comment
okay.
section, but it's after we do all the agenda items, you could do that.
Yeah, because if they don't tell you your funding is approved, then I guess we can go up as a public comment and say, I would really, second.
After, I don't know how that works.
I mean, we've had
Yeah.
It's
people
super
do
interesting.
that,
And we have the freedom
you can tell
to,
them, yeah, I mean, like, you're part of the committee, but
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you're technically free to.
I mean,
vote
I definitely,
up.
in July, will emphasize, like, now that we did the first thing, like, my birthday was friend planning us to do the event, and I'll be like, hi, guys, so I'm reiterating the fact that we need funding for our organization, we have all, but like, I need to make it attractive, I feel like
On
this
the
whole,
events or, like,
workshop,
calendars or
like,
something,
they,
and probably on.
like, they
Facebook
lit their
or
lights, their
Twitter.
faces lit up, and they were like, yeah. But then they weren't all about the, but
But
now
the
we have
thing
more
is-
details, right? I'll have more details of who I'm trying to get.
Yeah.
What the, so I need to have more details, so that when I present in July, we can be like, hey, Baptist wants to be part of our suicide walk, hey.
Yeah.
But these large entities want to participate, so we need to look good.
But the thing is, by July, we already have farmer's market.
All right, sorry, okay, so just to emphasize, you would be able to get us a flyer should this happen in May 11th.
Yes,
Okay, so that will be staff. And then, worst case scenario, we postpone to May 25th. If we can get the spot, and meeting adjourned, right? Yes,
Motion.
10:59, motion to adjourn meeting at 10:59.
second,
We did a lot, I'm
I
very
already did
impressed.
my minute. Now you need.
The next time we'll get even more focus on like the